It's time for the shop report with
Barbershop Jay.
What up, sports fans? Welcome to the Shop Report. I'm Barbershop Jay. I'll be your host for the day. Here's what's happening. Of course, we want to remind you the Shop Report is brought to you by Rocket Digital Media. It's the one-stop shop for all your digital marketing needs. And now, of course, Eddie G's Cookies. If you want a cookie that tastes good and that is good and ain't got all that stuff that ain't no good for you, hop on over to eddiegs.com and place your order today. That's right, eddiegs.com. Get you some snickerdoodles and some double chocolate chip. You understand me? And some chocolate chip with the oatmeal raisin cranberry crisp, baby. That's what I'm talking about. And for my folk out there in TV land, if you want to leave your questions or comments during today's program, by all means, please do so, and we will throw it up on the screen. And y'all know what's coming next. If you're one of them folks that wants to leave a question or a comment that's indignant or ignorant in nature, it won't be seen on this screen. Matter of fact, here's what you'll get.
Got time for that.
That being said, joining me on the program today is a cat who should have never hit the buttons or the intros. Absolutely not. My dude from across the pond, Joey James, a.k.a. Double J. Tell the people what you say.
Yeah,
man,
so,
absolutely not.
Hang on, no. This I'm actually saying an RIP to
okay.
Earl Cureton, a Detroit legend, of course, but put out a book, as you see, about a little under a year, just a few months ago, coincidentally, and just passed this past weekend, or last week, rather. But two-time, one of the, you would never know, in my opinion, the most famous person in the building was, as far as accomplished, in Little Caesars Arena over the last two seasons, and I'm putting it, and I'm being just keeping it in more recent times, was him. Based on the way that he acted, you would never know. He would stop, and he was just simply an ambassador to the team. But what many don't realize is when there's shows like Winning Time that feature the LA Lakers with Magic and, of course, and Larry, he was on that championship team with the Sixers. He also, and he was also on the 94 Rockets that he helped in that Game 7 versus the New York Knicks, of course. So the Knicks never winning that elusive championship. This guy who would just roam around throughout the arena with very little fanfare, but absolutely would take a time for those that knew him. I'm promoting his book right there. So, myself included, it's on my to-do list as well to get it. But again, so RIP to Earl the Twirl Cureton, absolute Detroit legend, but also a legend in his own right within the NBA, and simply, making his own mark with multiple NBA championships.
All right, there. Shout out to my man Earl. May he rest on the RIP side, but help me to understand something.
Mm-hmm.
You're giving him his flowers of sorts because he's from Detroit, played for the University of Detroit, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Well, actually, let me back up a little bit here. Shout out for introducing a book. And ain't enough folks out there that read. I'm sorry. Okay. Scrolling, that don't count. All right. Readers make leaders. Okay. You'd be surprised how much more information that you can gather by opening up a book. But secondly, help me to understand. In the Alva household, there's a disdain for Rasheed Wallace. Okay. But everybody else from Detroit, somehow or another, gets some sort of accolations. I don't even know if that's a word. It just came out. Or some sort of adulation or celebration. But yet and still, Rasheed Wallace don't get no jubilation. Did that make sense? Probably not. But I'm saying, I just had to say it. I don't understand. Help me to understand what's going on. And right there. Matter of fact, I mean, I get it. Rasheed Wallace recently came out and said something about Michael Jordan wasn't that all that as a defender, but that was you and Mrs. Alva. I hope Aiden, y'all not tainting him with all of this nonsense. You and Mrs. Alva didn't like Rasheed Wallace before then, is what I'm saying. So I'm just trying to figure out. Everybody else from Detroit can get some love except for Rasheed Wallace in the Alva household in Michigan.
How this goes?
Yeah, Mrs. Alva weighing in. Yeah, absolutely. Oh my word. And I'll say, and instead of Mrs. Alva, you used to get the good buttons, but now we're saying this is what you're gonna get. Yeah, because I don't know what you're saying. And you're saying again, who in the world said we did not like him? You said it. What do you mean? Don't make me pull no tape up in here. Absolutely not. Yeah, don't make me do that. Don't make me do that. Yeah. Rasheed Wallace. I mean, the disdain is unbelievable for Rasheed. It is. I mean, in the Alva household, I'm trying to figure out who's the worst, Scott Foster or the Alvas or NBA refs in general. Okay, were you and Miss Alva reffing the game with the Knicks and the Rockets the other day? Were y'all were reffing that game? Y'all the ones that made the call late in the game? Yeah, go ahead. I'm going ahead. Oh, and then she gonna put it all capitals. Wow. Ooh, I'm scared. Ooh. Yeah, anyway. Yeah. I look, before we get into today's portions, the items on the menu for today's program, I just want to point out right quick the NBA referees, man, this guy, it's got to stop. It is the NBA, you can't help me to understand. I'll post some screenshots. Yeah, I don't care. Screenshots. Okay, yeah, post the screenshots. I mean, but no, none with y'all drinking the Lucia, because that's what's happening right now. This is why that's Lucia talking when you said Rasheed Wallace was garbage. The NBA referees, everybody's, well, I can't say everybody, but I'm sure enough people saw that game late in the game.
Oh, which one? Pick one.
The Knicks. I know. Yeah. I'm trying to say. Listen, listen. I've always asked this question: what is the point of the 2-minute report? What's the point of it? How in real time do you get it wrong and then have to go back and look at the video and you didn't see the call live? I'm trying to help me to understand what's going on.
But where's the protest really going to get you at this point?
No. I'm not even talking about protesting, okay? Because that don't get you nothing but your handcuffs. All right, I'm just saying. No, I'm saying when the players muck up, all right, isn't there some consequence for players not saying going to the stands? Ron Artest, my bad, my fault, Meta World. I ain't peaceful. But there's some consequence levied by Adam Silver and the NBA when players, go back and forth with fans, or when they go in their post game and they saying something about the game was officiated terribly. There's some sort of fine or some sort of penalty. How do the refs keep getting a pass? They keep up and keep getting a pass, man. I don't understand. Where's the penalty for this? At what point are you going to penalize?
Well, I think we've talked about this ad nauseum because I've already told you where I stand. The fact they have their own social media now, again, I'm so glad I'm not alone in this. The Referee Association group has their own social media handles. Oh, I've tagged you. I've tagged you on those posts, showing them coming to the game. You got the background music. This has got to stop. You got to draw a line in the sand.
I work nights. Okay, I get off at 44 o'clock in the morning, and you expect me to read a tag? Unbelievable.
Oh,
my Christ, my criminy.
Well, the fact of the matter is they want to be part of the show. And this continues to further.
Yeah, and I emphasize narrative. The show.
Exactly.
But this ain't MLB.
It is truly sports entertainment. This is.
Oh, boy. Do we have to go back and read?
The Globetrotters are the new expansion team. Okay?
So that's
where we're at now.
Shout out to the Globetrotters. Because Adam Silver did say that the Vegas will be expanded. Okay,
that's right. He was on the Pat McAfee show. He did a little kind of look. He looked like he wasn't.
Yeah, he looked like he should have been looking over his shoulder. All that nonsense that he's out there putting out there. So the Globetrotters will be the new Vegas expansion, NBA Vegas expansion team. Shout out to the Globetrotters. It's about time. You know, that's all. That's been long overdue. Because I'm telling you right now, when they beat the Minneapolis Lakers, did I say that right? Anyway, when they beat the I said Minneapolis Lakers. Anyway, the Appalus Lakers from
Indy,
Minneapolis.
Mini,
Yeah, back in the
Miami
day,
Mo.
yeah, back in the day when they beat the Minneapolis Lakers twice, if I'm not mistaken. You know, it was said that they couldn't compete with the NBA, and then they went on ahead and waxed the NBA. Now we have what you call now, 30
Was
teams
that
of
George Mikan, right?
George Mikan, yeah, the Mike
Mhm,
man,
mhm.
the Mike man, yeah. I'm saying, yeah. Shaq paid for his
All
funeral,
right.
but I'm just saying, man, there's got to be some sort of consequence for these refs, man, because this is getting ridiculous. And you know, I don't allow no profanity on the P program, but I was about to say something right quick. I'm telling you, it's ridiculous. No, seriously, it's ridiculous. It's utterly ridiculous. Is
So
what
what
it
do you
is.
suggest they do, right? Because we have Scott Foster, not me, right? The actual Scott Foster, who is
not the
currently
impersonator?
undefeated. He is undefeated with, or better yet, the Boston Celtics are undefeated at home when he refs their games in the playoffs.
Oh, so you
Okay,
think
first
that's
of all, Boston just finally
that's
like a week
conspiracy?
ago lost. No, I
think
don't. That's my
I know
point here. So like if there's kind of this school of thought that if we're putting it in your face and you're not complaining loud enough, then you become complicit. You're accepting that what we're doing.
Oh, so you're an accessory to the fact.
But
That's bull crap.
Well, I'm okay. So tell me.
No. Listen, hit them in their pockets. I bet
Speaking
you
of pockets, okay.
I bet you they'll get the calls right then.
Sure. So we've already looked at where the viewership has been. They have 1 year left on that deal, and mind you, he was, as he stated today, was left in the dark. That
Yes,
mega deal.
I didn't see all of it. So he said what today?
Basically, that he was unaware of the mega deal that, you know, with the streaming services between Fox and
Oh hell no, man! Are you
So again,
you buying what they selling?
No, I'm not. I think
so in other words, what he did, he came on national TV, the commissioner now, because he's complicit in the stuff that Club Shay Shay and Hey Hey and Ray Ray and Skip Bayley and Stephen A. Hay and all that bull that they be spitting every day. He's complicit now in selling the folks a bill of goods. Come on now. We talking about the commissioner of the National Basketball, not World Association, had no idea that these media entities didn't put together. We just talked about it last. Really, okay, all right. That's it. I'm done. And on that note, we getting out of here. I'm done. Hey, you listen. You know I'm about to hit you with my line now. You're not about to put no powdered sugar on a pile of dog and try and convince me that it's a funnel cake.
All right, so you believe he was in the room? He knew.
No, I believe he know. He knew what he know, and if he didn't know, he shouldn't have knew something.
All right.
Now I don't know what I just said, but I know that.
So let's go with that then. Where does the next? Because we just had a CBA, right? About a year or two ago.
Yeah, because I mean the CBA is a done deal until the next one. So whatever's in play or in place is going to be it's got a place. It's holding a place. What?
I will tell you this: if I were ever in the room, I would sacrifice funds to make sure that our CBA expired right around the same time that these deals are done. Because the fact that they're
whoa. Wait a minute. How can you do that though? When you
change the terms. What do you mean? It's no different than like, hey, you know, you have to pay a bill every 30 days, right?
No, I'm saying, but once the CBA, I'm just pulling straws here. I'm not all sure about all the details. But once you sign a contract, so to speak, then that contract is binding or for its term. So if you say, okay, sign here, this is a 3-year deal for ... You can't go back and change. Can they amend? Is that what you're suggesting here? Because other than that, you can't change anything
until the future. So
you're talking about for the next CBA. How do you line that up, though? How would you line that up?
Simply put, you look at the existing terms that have been laid out, right? That, okay, this is a 10-year media rights deal. And, okay, we have historically we've had a 5-year deal. Okay, well, let's extend that then.
To 15?
No, to basically where it expires within, give or take, the 12 months of the next deal being done.
Okay.
That way you're arguing on level playing terms, because here's the thing. By the time that this next deal, that they discuss, you'll hear about it all over the place. We'll probably talk about it. Oh, hundreds of billions of dollars. And now you got to have 8 streaming services in order to be able to watch, unless you have floor seats, and then they give you it still.
Hey, and you know what? And speaking of hundreds of millions of dollars, just right quick, you just brought to mind something else here. ESPN and who just collaborated or getting together and the money's involved in this deal is $7.8 billion. This college football, right? No.
Let's find out.
Yeah, I'm mentioning that simply because, oh wow, really? Okay, this guy now I'm Jay Solo today. Let me fix my hat. I ain't even know my hat was all crooked. Y'all, I mean, my gosh. I mean, shout out to all the folks out there that's with us right now. You know what I'm saying? On the viewership side, y'all couldn't tell me my hat was crooked. Seriously? That's how we doing? I thought we was better than that, but obviously we're not. You know what I'm saying? For that, I will give you all this.
Got time for that.
Get on up out of here until we get my man Double J back. All I'm saying to you all, somebody, ESPN didn't link up with somebody, and I just know that the money's involved is $7.8 billion. Okay? Yeah, $7.8 billion. And we still talking about NIL money and how the players gonna pay or get paid and who should be paid or whatever the case may be. Listen here, y'all can figure out a way. Y'all figured out a way to make a deal for $7.8 billion. You understand me? I'm just saying, figure it out. You back? You there?
Oh, yeah. Well, apparently we must have ticked off the powers that be, huh?
Yeah, okay. I mean, I'm just saying. Oh, they done pulled a couple of YouTube shows. They did. We in the warning. We got asterisks all over YouTube. But I'm just saying. Well, but that's what happened when you get on here telling the truth. That's TROOF. I'm just saying.
So here it is. It's ESPN and college football playoff. So specific to the playoff, 6-year extension, $7.8 billion.
All right.
I'll leave the Dr. Evil stuff to you.
Okay. Yeah. $7.8 billion. And we're still asking or questioning NIL money. Why?
Well, because of where
$7.8 billion is enough for everybody to get a piece of the pie.
This is why. No. This is where the Dartmouth deal matters. The Dartmouth deal that they just did, that the team did with the university, is going to start. Is your first domino to fall, not the lawsuits. The lawsuits are really kind of
you're talking about the antitrust.
Correct. I'm talking about the specific deal that Dartmouth did with their athletes.
Yeah, get that up there, right quick. Oh, wait a minute. Can we? We didn't even start the show. Oh my God.
Yeah, we did.
No, we did, but we didn't, because you went on this Stephen A. soliloquy about, I don't know, not liking Rasheed Wallace or something like that. You said.
All right, so I'm going to pull up the insurance journal here.
Oh boy, the insurance. Oh, that's me and insurance. Them the J and insurance. They just don't mix. Insurance.
All right, so what we have here. Get that going. Here we go. All right. So the Dartmouth basketball team, the ruling is they were able to unionize, and this is where, again, the National Labor Relations Board put them on the pathway to a union, and obviously the university said they'll appeal the decision.
But why, if you're the university, why would you appeal the decision?
Because of the same things I said in the Discord, which are, you can, at that point, once you're a union, you're no longer you're officially
no longer a private entity, right? So we can't just cut. I mean, like in your everyday jobs or occupations that have unions versus the ones that don't. I can't just let you go. so to speak. You know what I mean?
And
There's
this
some
is where
paperwork involved. It's the process now.
it's a
You know what I'm
paperwork
saying?
party, is what it is.
Yeah. Right. Okay.
And so, basically, what this is going to do is by allowing them to do so, the term student athlete
It no longer exists.
Correct.
Yeah, you're right. Exactly. Because here's the deal. Oh, yeah, let's go back. Let's keep it in layman's terms, or should I say in Jamin's terms, baby. At 18, in this country, America, you are legally an adult. Now, not lifely. Dang, that's a word. Boy, I'm coming up with them. Hey, no sipping the sauce on the show. Legally, you're an adult. Legally, you can go to war or fight in the war. Okay, arms, okay, all of that. So then make it conducive across the board. Let them unionize. Why would you be balking at that? Then them young folks. In other words, we saying we want our like the part of the theme song from the Jeffersons. We finally getting our piece of the pie. Yeah, beans don't burn in the kitchen. Yeah. Anyway, I was about to sing. I was about to tell you how old I really was. You get what I'm saying, though?
Correct.
What's wrong? Yeah. Okay. So in other words, look
at what they're arguing about. Again,
but
do you see this here?
Yeah, I see it.
Dartmouth does not give out athletic scholarships. The program loses money.
Okay, and athletes are expected to prioritize their academic responsibilities before sports. Okay, the school says playing on the basketball team is not a job. Whoa, 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 whoa. See, this is where wordplay and verbiage and all that stuff come into play. See, this is what I be trying to tell y'all. Your choice of words really can make the difference in the outcome. You're saying that playing sports is not a job, right? But the idea and the advent that these players play these sports, somebody is getting paid as a result. So where you get what I'm trying to say? If me punching in the clock every day is not a job, then who's benefiting from my services rendered?
Well, exactly. And this is where, again, the players argued that the school exerts enough control over them to make them employees. And this is what.
Okay, now that line right there, that makes all the sense in the world.
Right, because you have to be at practice at this time. So if it's not a job, you are still controlling what major I can be in, what time I have to be here.
Really? And now this guy's freeze framing. Oh my gosh, boy, the technical difficulties today are abound. Yep, you're gonna have to. Nope, something's going on your end, buddy. Okay, now he's better. Go ahead, finish. Yeah, you got your back. Okay. What were you saying? Go ahead. No sound. No sound. Your mic is muted. Yeah.
Yeah, just that there's here that. But again, this is where I get it that the basketball team is doing the complaining here. But here's the thing. What we do know is where the majority of the revenue is coming from, no different than what we led up to this with the college football playoff deal. Simply put, the lineman at Toledo is not worth the same amount as the lineman at Alabama or Michigan. And
of
so
course.
This is where
because of the prestige that comes along with the program.
We're going to get in the weeds really big here because they should be deemed employees, right? Again, I keep using this example, part of someone that I know who just committed to Butler that would over Clemson or someone else had a lot to do with the major and the offering that they were giving them in terms of control. So
okay, so go ahead, keep going.
Basically, if I'm a football player, why am I sharing any of the revenue that comes from my sport with the swimming team or the water polo team or the field hockey team? This is where it's, you may see a lot of operations being ceased to exist due to where the revenue sports actually come from.
Okay, so right there, hold that thought. Okay, so if I just write Google right quick, if we look at the definition of employee, in theory, an employee is described as any individual employed by an employer. So if you are a basketball player for the university of whoever, theoretically you're an employee. Or are they trying to use certain verbiage to say technically you're not because you chose or you made a choice to come here? Well, I mean, I guess
this is where the current give and take comes from, right? I've already told you that when everybody gets, kind of gripes about kids getting money in general, it's not coming from the school or the university. It's coming from alumni. So it's coming from NIL collectives. And so right away, I've heard people even on Paul Feinbaum's show try to somewhat argue that it shouldn't be that way. And then he even has to check them and say that it's not from the university. And the university itself with the scholarship is what they're trying to do to essentially sell themselves to these kids.
Okay, so wait a minute, wait. Okay, so let me read further then, but this definition, all right? I just said the Fair Labor Standards Act or whatever it is, again, defines an employee as any individual employed by an employer. Okay. And it continues to say, and employ is defined as including to quote unquote suffer or permit to work.
Hang on, you may need to say that twice.
And as an AND, and employ is defined as including quote unquote to suffer or permit to work. The concept of employment in the FLSA is very broad. See, that's the problem. Too much ambiguity in all of this. It's very broad and is tested by economic reality. You know what? We're going to take a 30-second, about a 20-second Eddie G's commercial break, y'all. Stay with us right there. We'll be right back. Put it down. Don't touch it. House, you understand me? When you're going down the road over there, stop at your Travel Centers of America and pick up the Eddie G's cookies, man. Them snickerdoodles be banging. Oh, you might want to throw them on the wave side. That's the microwave, that is, for about 15, 17 seconds. You know what I'm saying? Get you a glass of almond milk. I don't know if that's what you drink, but in the Alva household, it would be Eddie G's and Lucia. I'm just saying that's how you get down. Just make sure you toss back a few. That's all. Yeah, unbelievable. Nothing. Okay, so answer me this question then. Where in all of this that you've come across does the universities policing themselves, so to speak, come into play, if at all?
Well, policing themselves, I don't believe it's going to be the case. Again, the NCAA is the governing body. What you're seeing between the SEC and the Big Ten as a collective are merely trying to, I think, be that metaphorical wind to guide the sailing ship into the right direction. Because again, the NCAA has done nothing but put its foot in its mouth. Every time it attempts to lay down any type of law of late. Obviously, the more recent witch hunt with Tennessee. So,
yeah. But here's what boggles my mind still about all of this. When the Mark Emmerits, the Dabo Sweeneys, and the Nick Sabans, and the whoever, and the Urban Meyers, when all of these guys were getting these coaching deals and the NCAA getting paid, it was no problem about monies. But no issue about who should and who shouldn't. Everybody was getting paid.
Yeah, but
once you included the product in relation to the payments, now all of a sudden it's a problem.
Right, because it's the Wild West. You have again, I just pointed to a team like Maryland that has barely won anything. They're pretty much in the sports world since 2002. They've been irrelevant. and you have a third string running back saying, give me $100 grand. Don't get me wrong. I'd love the kid to get it, but where is it coming from? And that's
7.8 billion.
Yeah, but the 7.8 billion. And this is why, again, they have to ultimately go down this road. And this is why I said, if I were a football player, I would not share a single dime. It would not be everybody in that courtroom, meaning, every single sport. It would be football, because football is the largest revenue generating sport. And so what it's going to ultimately do is say
more so than college basketball. Well, I guess more so
it's 1,000%. It's not even close.
Yeah.
So simply put,
but wait a minute though. I might be jumping out on the limb here. I was confused for being DB Cooper once, because I do jump out the planes at 50,000 feet at times with no parachute. But I'm just saying. Let's say I play for football for the University of ... But my sister plays volleyball for that same university. Would you not? I mean, of course, I'm gonna share some at the house. What do you mean? I want the volleyball program. What you talking about?
Why?
What do you mean?
Why? What you want? Are you a charity?
No, I'm a charity case. I'm just saying.
Here's the thing, football again, and this is the unfortunate side, right? This is the same reason why we're ultimately moving down this pathway. Why would I share with you? Right?
So do universities? So let me ask you this though: do universities at all, pick one, Ohio State, Dartmouth, Princeton, Michigan, Alabama, do they survive without sports programs? Let's say there's no sports programs. Do they survive at all?
Sure, they're still an academic institution.
So then that means that there's money somewhere.
Well, right. Again, if you take a look at how much debt the majority of the country's in with student loans, that's where now remember, that's not paying for the sports. Remember, the sports are all your coaches' contracts, all those things are not paid for by your university. They're paid for by boosters. And I think this is where the
there's some boosters out there with
billions. Yep.
Whoa.
Matt Ishbia, who owns
Jimmy
UWM,
Haslam.
Right.
Jimmy Haslam, the Browns owner, former University of Tennessee. Seen him on the sidelines with Peyton Manning and a few other folks, T. Martin and all of them guys, some years back or whatever the case may be. Okay, I got you.
So remember, you have the conferences are signing deals, not the schools are under that umbrella. That's a trickle-down effect. So they already have someone working in their place, and that's just to play the game, whether it was you and I out there or anyone else. And so again, naturally those numbers would change. But when it comes to who's actually paying people, it is regular people. And that is the unfortunate part to all of this. And this is why the universities themselves are trying to separate themselves, because they're saying, wait a minute, we're getting held accountable and we're going to be footing a bill here that's simply coming from us. It's being currently paid by, X, Y, and Z who ride on a team plane, to the away games with us.
Yeah.
So
I don't know, man. Yeah. I just, something has to be done. All I know is, I don't know the ins and outs and the particulars to this in this kind of stuff like you do. But all I know is when I see $7.8 billion, that's enough to go around a couple of times, I'm sure.
So the Dartmouth players want to be paid $20 an hour.
Absolutely.
And have health care benefits.
And
I personally don't see any problem with it.
It's not that shouldn't be a personal thing. That should be an American thing. My goodness, if you look to your left, you in Michigan, open the window back there and you look and you see Canada. I know y'all on the lake, gated community and all that good stuff. Look over across the lake, across the pond, Canada, they got free health care, free education, and they paying for everything for every citizen. So don't tell me it can't be done. That's my point.
To see a doctor, though, so there's a little give and take there.
Well, it depends on if that doctor is last name Shivago. Anyway, we got to go on to some NBA. Let's do that. All right, ladies and gentlemen, Terry's, you understand me? It's BSJ talking to y'all right now. We're going to talk some NBA. That's right, National Basketball Association. Y'all, like I said that. Anywho, the NBA All-Star Game is 42 minutes away, baby. That's right, this weekend, the NBA All-Star Game is taking place right here in my backyard. You understand what I'm saying? I bought another little piece of land. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna put a football field and all that because the Browns said they want to have the whole training camp over here because they need me as a secondary coach. That is, you know what I'm saying? Because Ken Dorsey ain't getting the job done. I don't know what they got to do with anything, but anywho, we just talked briefly about the Knicks in that last second call. That was garbage against the Houston Rockets. Because again, Houston, they did have a problem in that game. But instead of doing the power rankings, we're going to take a look at the standings. This is what we're finna do. So let me throw this up on the screen right here. There we go. Y'all can see that right there. You understand me? And what we're going to do is, am I scrolling Double J or you scroll? Oh, no, do I got the scroller or you got the scroller?
You do. Yeah, you this time.
I got the scroller.
Mm-hmm.
Why it ain't working?
You're not on that tab.
Oh, my bad. Duh. All right, well, let me get to the tab then. Sorry. Why am I not on the tab? Oh, okay. Here we go here. All right. All right. So as you can see right now, we're going to take a look at the Eastern Conference. All right. And I just got a few questions to ask. We're going to go through the teams right now, the playoff contenders, championship contenders, and the pretenders, and so on and so forth. All right. Let me just, all right. Here's the scroll. It's working. The Celtics with True Holiday in the exchange, basically, for Dame Lillard going to Milwaukee.
Mm-hmm.
Do the Celtics really look? I mean, you look at them on paper, and they most definitely in the thick of things. But if you look at, you turn the games on, man, it seemed like True didn't start. Drew don't even look like he did when he was with the Bucks. What's going on? I know the Celtics sitting at the top. I get it, but man, I don't know if I'm not a gambling person or whatever it is, but I don't know, man. The Celtics, man, they just something about them, man. I just can't put my finger on it, man. I'm not sold on them. I'm just not sold on them. What you say?
Well, I will say the difference a day makes, because right now at half they are up 36 points, and that is the largest halftime lead since 2010.
Wait. What do you mean? What do you mean they're up 36 points?
They are up 36 on the Brooklyn Nets at halftime at home.
Oh, and the Brooklyn Nets. Who? Okay, yeah. Well, that ain't that. I mean, okay. And see, we talked about parity, and we getting ready to go back to this. Give me a second. I'm typing something here.
Can I ask you a serious question? Should a professional team be down 30 points at halftime?
Not a professional team, no.
Okay.
What are you talking about? Don't ask me no. Don't ask. You know not to ask me that. Yeah, you know better than that. Yeah.
I look at that and it just. Do we have a bigger problem?
Yes, because you segueing right into what I was just getting ready to ask.
All right.
Okay. Now, again, right now, ladies and gentlemen, the folks out there that's watching and viewing the ship and everything, we're looking at the Eastern Conference, because my contention has been about the Today BA, and one of the reasons why I call it that, you have 30 teams. The NBA, as it is currently constructed, is made up of 30 teams, both East and West, right? When we look at these teams currently in the East, how many teams can you say really are not even championship contenders, but legit playoff contenders? Because we talk about parity. Is there really parity in the NBA? Out of 30 teams, how many teams would you be willing to put your money down on and say, oh, okay, they got a better shot than anybody else to win it all? Or if nothing else, to make the conference championship?
What you want to go with 4 here in the East?
Okay, so let's say, so let's just say for its and giggles, the Celtics, the Cavs, and I'm gonna say something about the Cavs after we get done with this right quick.
No,
because I'm serious. JB done stumbled upon something, but I don't know if he gonna still do it, keep doing it. But anyway, the Celtics, the Cavs, the Bucks, the Knicks, the Sixers, the Pacers, the Heat. After you get to the Heat, what do we really know about the Orlando Magic? I do like
that Paolo. Yeah,
I do like
exactly.
Paolo, a bad boy. I do like Paolo. I ain't gonna say I'm a bankero. I am a bankero right now. But what do we really know about the Magic? What can we say? What can we really say?
That if some of these teams were to fall off, that way they have a budding superstar.
Okay, but what I'm saying is, right now they sitting at 29 and 25. Okay. But let's put the numbers aside for a minute. I'm saying the complexion. When you turn the tube on, are you convinced after watching them in a contest to go to your local casino or wherever it is and say, "Oh yeah, I'm confident about them doing something." What about the Bulls?
Oh,
What about
absolutely not.
what about the Hawks? There's no way in the world the Hawks
No,
got this.
but hang on. You're talking about a futures bet of winning the conference, winning the and advancing to the title game. That isn't going to happen. You got to remember
Okay.
the gambling culture now. I actually had some stats up from Sports Radar a little earlier about just year-over-year changes within the NHL and in-game betting, and how in-game betting is a 3x profitability versus pregame. And so what that's telling me, even at a much more macro level, is within this, they're betting on an individual game. They're betting on individual players. Trae Young to get a double-double.
I know. And then there's a lot of prop bets and all that type of stuff
correct.
too.
Yeah. So
who's gonna miss the first free throw? Who's gonna make the first free throws and all that? Okay, well, let me repose the question then. We look at these teams once again: Celtics, Cavs, Bucks, Knicks, Sixers, Pacers, Heat, Magic, Bulls, Hawks, Nets, Raptors, Hornets, Wizards, Pistons. I know everybody down there, they're all at the bottom and so on and so forth. How many of these teams are really worthy of mention? Let's put it that way. Exactly. Not enough of them for you to be talking about you got 30 teams and it's parity.
But how did we do this 20 years ago when Vince Carter was the face of the Toronto Raptors, when Derrick Rose would have been, was a Bull. Again, I get it. They performed a little bit better, but once upon a time, the league was able to thrive when when your local host near you would say, "Oh, fans, make sure to get your ticket because Allen Iverson and the 76ers are coming to town." Oh, and then immediately after that, 2 days later, the Jason Kidd and the New Jersey Nets were coming to town, right? There was always that merit to every single franchise. And I'm sorry, I'm leaning on this, that this is a refereeing issue, that even though they cater to stars, there is such an imbalance that what you're seeing right now, even though these records are, to suggest that two playoff teams, like anybody under the 8th seed in your conference has a losing record.
Let me say this.
Can we pull up the records from 2002 or something and just see if
I pulled up the 1995 NBA standings.
Thank you. Okay. Thank you. Please do that. Please. I want to see it.
The Hawks were in 7th. They were the 7th seed that year. Okay.
Switch to that tab. I want to see it.
No, I got it on my phone. I'm looking at it on my phone.
Of course.
Okay. The Hawks were the 7th.
Unbelievable.
The Hawks were the 7th seed. They finished the season 42-40. So in other words, they've won 42 games. Right now, the Miami Heat are 7th, and they only the season ain't over with, obviously. You get what I'm trying to say? But still, at 29.
These teams are trash.
That's what I'm trying to say. You had more substantive style of play in teams.
A team with DeJounte Murray and Trae Young
should be doing what, but ain't because of what?
That's a very good question.
Okay, let me repeatation. Should be doing, but ain't doing because of what? I'm just saying that was
people in the comments. If you guys got solutions, please let us know, because I need someone to sit here. I've watched this game for too many years, and yet what ends up occurring is to add interest. Come next month, all of a sudden you'll see 6 teams between 5 and 12 all be within about 2 to 4 games from each other. And to me, that's not how you get it. Unfortunately, that to me is like baited interest, baited intrigue. It's not real.
Okay. Thus, because of that, Thus was born the in-season tournament. Why do you think that the in-season tournament was created?
Well, it's because I never imagined that I would be so like in kumbaya with you on this topic, but yet here I am.
Of course, that's because
That
Brother
that it
Richard
is
ain't on
putting
the show to be
lipstick
your
on a
buddy.
pig, as you've said it. And I
I'm
don't
just
know.
That's the whole. That's my point. You can put as much lipstick on a pig as you want to, and as soon as you get done, like, dude, take a look at you in the mirror. It's gonna go straight to the mud pile.
Should they
Because
fire Adam Silver?
should they? Why don't they? Or when will they? That's all I got to say.
Your ratings
Yeah.
are down. You've added an in-season
Whoa,
tournament
whoa, whoa,
that
whoa, whoa,
peaked
whoa,
ratings.
whoa, 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 whoa. The ratings cannot be down because this is the NBA. Oh my gosh. If you can't these guys, this guy is better than that guy because this guy can't be compared. This is what I'm trying to tell you, man. It's all pageantry. Listen, from aesthetically, what it looked like. Once you get inside the building, the inside ain't reflective of the outside, is what I'm trying to tell you. You know what I mean? Some of y'all know what I'm talking about out there. Yeah. And when I'll give you an example, you know what I'm saying? You go to the club, you meet a nice little honey or something, she all decked out and dressed out. You're like, oh, okay. You know what I'm saying? Y'all go jump in the car, you get back to her house. Her house look a mess.
Oh my.
Like, oh my good. Whoa.
What is that?
Yeah,
Roaches?
not
the mattress on the ground. No headboard.
Really? I mean, nobody. No, boy, nobody asked for no details on it. I'm just saying. But again, right now, let's take a look at the Sixers, for instance. Embiid is out for how long? Maxey balling though. I'm not going to even lie to you.
Meniscus, typically about a month. If you're
okay,
but he's 7 feet tall, so I don't know if that changes anything.
Well, I mean, maybe if it was the plantar fasciitis or something like that, or lift frac, I'd be more concerned. But meniscus, yeah, and he's not a he Embiid just kind of puts me in the mind frame of a joker. You know, their movements are deliberate, but not. You know, they're not fast guys. You know, they get the job done, obviously. You know what I mean? But you can't speed him up, or he got his own pace. Let me say it that way. He got his own pace. Embiid and Joker got their own pace. So I think Embiid could come back from that. But I'm just saying though, really, do the Sixers really have a shot? Do the Knicks really have a shot? The Knicks are tough though. I'm not gonna lie. The Knicks are tough. The Bucks right now. Look at the Bucks right. That's what let's. The Bucks are sitting in the number 3 spot right now. And you see what happened to them yesterday? Or was it the day before yesterday? Did you see what happened?
Yeah, I have. And
yeah, they got they lost by 117 million points, man. That's what I'm trying to say. If you didn't watch
isn't that the nature of today's basketball?
Bruh,
Again,
ain't no way,
you lose by 30.
No, you're not, man. Ain't no way in the world. Yeah, it's the nature, but ain't no way in the world.
Look,
you whooping
on
on me
February
by no
9th, they beat the Hornets by 40.
The who? The what?
The Hornets.
They still in the league?
I mean, I hate to say it, we might as well have promotion relegation at this point because with records like the Pistons, you're telling me the G League team couldn't win 6 games with Amani?
Hey, yeah, and shout out to Monty, man. There's no way in the world he should be in the G League. But anyway, that's another story for another day. But I'll say this. The NBA, I know it won't. I'm just gonna throw it out here. The NBA should probably do to the teams in the league. What do they call it when the team get removed from the league? Extraction, retraction, or something like that, or whatever. They should do. They should remove some of these teams. Just like they want to eliminate the amount of games played in the season.
More interest.
Yeah, exactly.
Oh, hey, get your tickets to the Fort Wayne Mad Ants, right?
Yeah. Whoa. Hey. Well, which one of you all was it that suggested? Was it you or Gully that suggested that there should be some sort of, or the in-season tournament, or something the NBA should do?
Yeah, the in-season tournament, there should be 2, one of which that occurs with the G League teams. Because I said it would not bankrupt your product. It would add value to those franchises.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
So you could have, there's no reason if the Nebraska college can sell out for a volleyball game in their football stadium, and Iowa can fill up their football stadium for a basketball game, you will never be able to convince me otherwise that even though they do have G League affiliates, that they couldn't be deemed successful. Because even Vegas, as Adam Silver pointed out earlier this afternoon, is the 44th largest market. So it's relatively small in his eyes.
Yeah, but the 44th largest market, but everybody go there to gamble.
Exactly. That's my well, you can gamble at home these days. It's just the way.
Yeah, but it's something about the lights in Vegas, like moths to a flame. People are drawn to it.
Well, right. But look, I follow the Aces. I follow the Golden Knights. If I'm not watching the Red Wings, right?
Well, we all know you're not watching Rasheed Wallace. We know that. I'm just saying. Here's what I'm trying to tell you, though. Leave the women's volleyball out of it, okay? Because there's a reason why women's volleyball got a lot of viewership. You know what I'm saying? I'm just saying. I'm just saying. All right, tune in. All right. Same bat channel, same bat time. I'm just saying. Yeah, don't disappear now.
A big block party on Saturday nights. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm just saying. I mean, well, my gosh, Mrs. Alba, you know what I mean? What you think what we do? Look at men's lacrosse? Absolutely not. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, that won't happen. Oh, come on. Yeah. Oh, wow. Yeah. I'm just saying. There's a reason why folks tune in to women's volleyball. I'm just saying. Anywho, let's get back to this Eastern Conference. Okay, so let me say this about the Cavs right quick. JB seems to have stumbled upon something. And I want to ask you this question. It seems we already saw initially when the Cavs got Donovan Mitchell, I was like, oh yes, it's because in my lifetime, I don't recall the Cavs ever having gotten a superstar. If some people say he's just a star, but I say he's a superstar. But anyway, a superstar in their prime. Okay, it's always got past his prime. Sean Kemp, Shaquille O'Neal, and then, the list goes on and on. But initially, I was like, oh, I couldn't wait to see them guys together. But then as it all, as the dust settled, as they say, I realized, man, that Donovan and Garland cannot play together at the same time. Then as I get further into the season, as the season's then wore on, especially after that trouncing by the Knicks last year, I don't even know who Mitchell Robinson, like, where is he at now? You know what I'm saying? At Dunkin' Donuts. America does run on Dunkin', no free pub. Speaking of which, have you ever had Dunkin' Donuts
Dunkin' Robinson? I thought that's where you were going with it.
Yeah, exactly. Come on now, stay with me now.
Well, Dunkin' Donuts, they did well over the Super Bowl with Ben Affleck and
that was a pretty good ad. I like that. Shout out to that. I like them actors. No, but I'm just saying about Dunkin' Donuts. It's not about. No, I'm serious. I'm being dead serious. Have you ever had a cup of Dunkin' Donuts coffee?
A Dunkin' for me.
Okay, well, I mean, I forgot you live in the gated community. When they say America runs on Dunkin', they wasn't lying, man. Man, I had a cup of Dunkin' Donuts coffee, man, bro. Listen here. That's what I'm trying to tell you. Hey, man, I'll just say I was running to the bathroom about 24 hours. And I'm just saying, it was a Bounty Quicker Picker up a moment. That's all I'm trying to tell you there, buddy. You know what I'm saying? Oh, my gosh. Yeah, don't do that every weekend. Yeesh. We got a comment coming in right here from Mrs. Alva once again. Mrs. Alva's weighing in. She said, calm down over there, barbershop. Take a drink of some cold water, please. Seriously? It must be the Lucia talking. Okay, then. But yeah, JB seems to have figured out. Let me back up. Then it got to the point where I saw that Garland, Mobley, Allen, and Mitchell, they couldn't play on the floor together. They just couldn't. Mm-hmm. Now you know better about the plus minus thing and all of that, but I guarantee if you go look up when all four of them guys are on the floor at the same time, you got more negatives than you do positives next to numbers is what I'm saying. But then by having all of the injuries, he being JB seemed to have stumbled upon when two of the four are on the floor with shooters. That's a problem for any team in the league, except for maybe Oklahoma City Thunder.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, because they loaded. Inexperienced might be the only reason why they don't make more noise than most folks might think should. Did I say that right? 2 times? Yeah, okay. But other than that, OKC loaded, baby. I mean, they like a loaded weapon. Barbershop in the bathroom, like Mr. Jones from Next Friday. Oh, really serious?
Oh, put some hot sauce in my burrito, baby.
That's what we doing. That's what we doing. That's what we doing. Woo! Do not go in there. Yeah. So he seemed to have stumbled upon, playing 2 with shooters, whether it's Mitchell, and Allen, or Mitchell and Mobley, or Garland and Allen, or Garland and Mobley. But the question I have for you is this. Donovan is what, maybe 27, 28, somewhere around in there?
Yeah.
And we were having this discussion at the job. What do you do with him or Garland if you're the Cavs? What do you do? Do you let Donovan? Do you let him?
Well,
walk?
remember. Wait a minute. When we were going to do state of the franchise, and we looked at the Cavs, I brought up immediately the salary cap. You guys they're stuck. They're stuck. You're not in a position.
I know
to really
they got a
either.
dilemma. That's for sure.
But look, it's paying off this season, right? Right now, based on where you are, this is to me the peak of what it could be. The question becomes, because now we're past the trade deadline. When you brought up the original subject of who really can win this thing, this is peak Cavs right now. This is the best they've been in 6, 8 years?
Yeah.
Can they get by the Knicks?
Listen, yes. From a talent standpoint, yes. From a toughness standpoint, still to be determined, in my opinion.
Well,
you like how I did that, didn't you?
Well, no,
what you got to say to that, Mrs. Alba? Yeah, come on with it then.
They're down 8 to the Fighting Andre Drummonds. Oh, no, they're clawing back here. It's a 4-point game.
Yeah, I think it was a little eyebrow raising though that they lost to the Sixers the other day without Embiid and Dr. J and Moses Malone and Mo Cheeks and Andrew Toney.
Mo Cheeks.
Man, hey, don't do that now. Don't do that.
That was you after the Dunkin' Donuts. They were calling you Mo Cheeks.
Oh yeah, you know. Yeah, because I'm trying to tell you, man. Whoo, it was hot. Man, y'all just don't understand. Stay away from the Dunkin'. and I don't mean Vince Carter type varieties either, is what I'm trying to tell you. I just think it's sad though. No, seriously speaking, I think it's sad that we're getting ready to go to the Western Conference here in a minute, folks. Bear with us. But I think it's sad though, if you really look at the standings as they are, going into this All-Star break. Now, of course, I've always said that the NBA season really don't start until after the All-Star game, to tell you the truth. Here, more so recently.
Yeah.
In the mid-90s and early 2000s. But anyway, I'm dead serious. But if you look at it, the Eastern Conference really is what? It's really a 5-team race. With the Pacers we know with the Heat. We know the Heat. Spo is a good coach. You already know the Heat are one of those teams. They kind of like, and I'm not comparing. It's not literal. It's just a figure comparison. So please don't come in here talking about something. He's saying he's better than Patrick Mahomes and all that kind of stuff. The Heat kind of remind me of sorts of like the Kansas City Chiefs in the sense that I don't care what they do in the regular season, so to speak, or where you just know when they get in the round robin. He can draw something up and knock off anybody. You know what I mean? So kind of set them aside. I don't really, them being in the 7th spot. I'm not hurt by that, so to speak. But I'm just saying. Okay, it's a 5-team race. Okay, we don't know enough about the Pacers, even though I do like the fact that they went and got Siakam. But we still got to see how that's going to shake out, or whatever the case may be, right? But out of 15 teams in your conference, it's only 5 you're really looking at, that you might give a second or third look, really? And you think that's good for basketball? Really? Okay.
So,
okay. Do you see any upsets wait a minute. The Eastern Conference right now? If the playoffs started today in the Eastern Conference, who do you see any upsets?
Yeah.
Who?
Immediately. What? Wait, look.
Where's Waldo?
You currently have a Embiid-less 76ers team in the 5 spot. So right away, you're telling me you put Embiid back into that lineup, they're not better than New York Knicks? But they don't smack fire out of the New York Knicks?
In the front court, the Sixers definitely had the advantage. Definitely.
Okay. And
in the back court,
okay.
In the backcourt, man, Brunson, and I don't know who that lady was a few months back, said something about he too small to be a whatever she said. Yeah, I bet you we won't hear from her again.
No. You're hearing a lot of that lately.
Yeah. Okay. Well, I'm telling you right now.
Look at that, lost 3. Look at that. They're on a 3-game losing streak.
And it really should be 2. Let's be real. Let's be realistic, Terry, about it now. Okay.
Well.
Let's be realistic, Terry. Yeah, okay. It should be 2. But I'm just saying. But man, come on, man. Jalen Brunson, there's something about Villanova, man. DiVincenzo, you know what I'm saying? Bobby Crescendo, and all the rest of them. You know what I'm saying? Something about them Villanova.
That's why. Yeah, the love affair with the Villanova stuff. Here we go. Okay.
Well, I just find it interesting. I'm not from Philly, but I got mad respect for Villanova. You from Detroit and can't stand Rasheed Wallace. Hello, help me out here. Check, please. Anywho, you said you see upsets, okay?
Mm-hmm.
All right. So if the playoffs started today, right now, the Celtics will be playing the Magic. Can you see the Magic upsetting the Celtics in the first round?
No, 4-1.
Okay. The Cavs will be playing the Miami Heat. Do you see the Miami Heat would that beating the Cavs, and would that be an upset?
Based on standings.
No. I'm talking about based on style of play.
Yeah, that would be an upset.
Okay. The Bucks will be playing the Pacers.
I can see the Bucks going home too.
Really?
Yep.
Really? Yeah, because right now they after True left, man, that defense they fell off. And Doc Rivers, he said it the other day in his press conference. He said, "Yeah, we've been making our name off our offense here, off of our offense." Say that fast 2 times. Here, he said, when we really should be making our name off our defense. I'm telling y'all, man, in the playoffs, bro, all of those cute stuff, that James Harden type of stuff, don't work. You know what I'm saying? Not to the extent that it do when you can feast off the Toronto Raptors and the Detroit Pistons. Excuse me. Just ate another MC. Sorry. Yeah, okay. I'm just trying to tell you right now. Yeah, the Bucks defensively, they're not gonna get it done. You got to play defense in playoffs, baby. I know they still got Giannis, you know, and Bobby Portis. They still doing their thing and all of that, whatever the case may be. But you know, they broke right now, and I don't know what you do to fix it. I just don't. And then again, we got the Knicks, and like you just said, the Sixers. That's a pick 'em. And with everybody healthy and be back and all of that, that's a pick 'em to me. Because I think where the Sixers would have the advantage in the front court, I think the Knicks, despite Maxey balling now, don't get it twisted. Maxey is doing his thing. I think the Knicks would have the advantage in the front and the back court. So you have to see which one would outweigh the other, I guess. All right, and let's slide on over to the Western Conference. Now you see here. Now, do this look a little bit better? Does this look better? I'm saying right now.
Just based on the, here's the thing though. Ever since LeBron's been in the league, right? We've never really seen it this lopsided.
What do you mean? This? What do you mean? Whoa. What is this? And how is this lopsided?
Do you remember, that always used to be kind of the issue about balance. Oh, the West, he wouldn't do it in the West. Well, that was the reason why, right? All the good teams were over there, and then we seen people go east and so on and so forth. So, but to your point, the way that this looks normal.
Right. This looks more balanced in terms of like 1 through 10. You know what I mean? 1 through 10.
Absolutely.
This looks a little bit more balanced. Yeah, it does. Because I'm looking at it right, and I'm gonna tell you right now, the Timberwolves, I told you OKC, they my
Mhm.
surprise squad. I mean, a lot of people
Oh,
picking.
no. We're not.
Well, don't throw it. Well,
No.
wait a
You're
minute.
not gonna just kind
Wait
of
a minute.
casually slide that in. Oh,
Hey,
now
hey.
best
Hey.
record since 2015, 2016. Oh, where's all the first step chat and all that? No.
Well, listen. Hey, slow, ease up there, Tiger. Okay, slow it down there, Kimosabi. I said, okay, whenever I see different, I'm going to say different. I'm allowed that. Listen, you tuned in, you brother Rich, Double J. I don't know who you represent today, Scott Foster. You brother Rich, Double J, TJ, and Gully all was clapping when Kendrick Perkins, who on national television, mind you understand me, came out and said that the Lakers, after they got Westbrook, was gonna win the title. Y'all was applauding that nonsense. Stop it. Yeah, I'm allowed one. Okay, if you can tune in to Gilbert the Clown, then I'm definitely allowed 1, 2, 3, not one, not two. You know the rest. I'm just saying. Anywho, I'm saying this. When Chet or before Chet hit the league, I got an issue with big men. Okay, and they foot problems. And what happened? What happened?
LeBron ran him over.
Okay, well, we all know LeBron can be cloudy at times. We know that, but that's not. I'm just saying. Chad blew a tire. He broke a belt. He had you know what I'm saying, his 2-ply wasn't working that day or something. I don't know. Shout out. He came back. He doing his 1-2. But the thing I like about him the most is with the stuff that come out of his mouth, man. He's saying, listen here, when that contest before they played the Spurs that one go round, he said what? He said, look, man, it ain't about me and him. It's about the Thunder and the Spurs. He said, I ain't done jack in the league yet. How many young dudes you know saying that? All the rest of them talking about, this is my team, it ain't his team, and all that old, you know what I'm saying, team, scream, you know what I'm saying, get you some Arm & Hammer, you know what I'm saying, dish detergent is all I'm trying to tell you. I said, oh, okay, well, wait a minute now. If the young man is making sense of what he's saying, I can't ignore that, okay? Then he bagging it up with his play, okay? So how often do you see a young dude in the today BA with an old school approach and a mentality? Is that fair to say?
Don't run away. Philosophy.
Oh, here we go. Now you Pavlovian. Oh my gosh. Oh, right. Yeah. Okay. Anyway. And the way I keep butchering the man's name, and I don't mean to do that. It's not intentionary. That's not a word. It's mine. I just made it up. I'm just saying. Shay, is it Shay or is it Shy? Because I'm not shy about what I say. I'm just saying, is it Shay? Shay? Okay, Sensei. I'm just saying. Anyway, that combination, then you got my man Giddy. I mean, you know, the definition of the word in the dictionary is no. I'm just saying. Right now, the Thunder, I mean, you look at the roster of the Thunder, man, and they look ooh-wee.
With draft picks.
Well, we know they set up to the year 4082. I'm just saying. Most people picking the Clippers. Okay. Brother Richard's favorite players on the Clippers right now. Shout out to my man B Rich out there on the California side.
How did you feel about the taunting by Minnesota to the Clippers upon beating them by 20 the other day?
Listen, did you hear what listen. I love it. Let me tell you why I love it. The NBA needs a face because the current faces are getting ready they're fading. Look at Klay Thompson. You see what I'm saying? Steph.
You really had to go there.
I'm just listening.
There was a lot of low-hanging fruit, and you went for the
man. I love mangoes. What I'm saying to you is it's time to start ushering in the new group. We know it's not going to be Zion. Okay, he can't stay out of the Wendy's. All right, okay. The McHappy McNugget night is, you know what I'm saying? That's his favorite time of the day.
Oh no!
I'm just saying.
Oh my gosh!
Yeah, the McHappy McNugget night. Did I say that? Did I say that really? Um, Ja was supposed to be, but I don't know what's going on with him right now.
Well, come.
He hurt. Yeah, he hurt right now. But I'm just saying that's you can forget that. So who would you usher in as this next wave or this new face? It's got to be SGA, baby. And who fits the bill?
What about Anthony Edwards?
Who fits the bill as Batman's Joker?
Anthony
Edwards.
Yes. Well, he played it in the Adam Sandler movie.
Yes. Huh? Yes.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Man, listen.
Bo Cruz.
Listen.
Kermit, it was his name.
Yes. Yes. As in Kermit the Frog. Can you tell me how to get?
I'm telling you.
I know.
You gotta watch that movie. Gotta watch that movie.
All I'm telling you, bro. Shay, my bad. Is he that guy? And Ant is the guy saying, "I'm coming to take you down, bro." It make for that's how you get viewership. You need in rivalries, not necessarily team. You need team rivalries too, because there ain't no more team rivalries no more. I mean, it's really not. You know what I mean? It ain't like the Lakers and the Celtics.
So are we? Can I
Kurt Rambis.
Are we back? Are we on the right side of what used to be the NBA, the pre-player empowerment NBA?
What,
meaning where LeBron was playing, was joystick GMing everything, and now the teams themselves are back in control.
Listen, ownership. That's one thing about NBA ownership, bro. First time they're a victim, anytime after that, they're a volunteer, and they ain't signing up for that player empowerment thing. That's going to be a gun. D Gully. Shout out to D Gully. Yes, there are Globetrotters versus who did these Generals? Okay, I don't know. Oh, shout out. Today is D Gully's anniversary. So I can tell based on that comment he just left right there, somebody been sipping on the Lucia or something. I don't know. Or been over at Club Shay Shay, because I couldn't make that out right there. You might want to reverbalize that. Okay. You know what I'm saying? Recorrect the verbiage. But I don't, that's kind of ambiguous because the owner's not going for that. Because guys like James Harden and them, they messed that up. I go to Brooklyn, I don't want to go there because I've been spending too much time in Atlanta strip clubs or whatever the case may be.
Ben like, nah. Simmons.
Well, I listen. I tried to tell you and Brother Rich and everybody that would listen about Ben Simmons 45 years ago. Then nobody want to listen to me, right? Okay. Because I'm on the other side of the AARP. But because nobody want to listen to me. Okay. That's disrespectful, but I mean, it is what it is. I ain't ripping or nothing like that. Gully, you gotta hit us with that comment again, because I'm not sure what you meant by that. I'm really not. Okay. Yeah, but the Thunder and the Timberwolves, oh bruh. Hey, they need to put together a trailer for that, like they do for the upcoming Planet of the Apes. Shout out to the Planet.
Is there really another one?
I know a guy. I work with a guy that look just like Koba.
Oh man.
I said, back up off me, Vera. Get your hands off me, you dirty. Oh, never mind. You mentioned rivalries. Old rivalries ain't dead. Well, could you add a little bit more content?
Here goes some new rivalries.
In the NBA, Pistons knew Isaiah Stewart punched Suns player Drew Eubanks. Did he with a wait a minute, wait. Hold on, Miss Alva. Hold on.
Gully, did he even play today?
Hold your thought, Gully. Hold your thought. I'm gonna get back to you in a hot second. Excuse me. Mrs. Alva, when you say punch, you mean open hand?
Or probably not. If it's beef stew.
Or do you mean like Kermit Washington did Rudy Tomjanovich?
This is
like, hold up, don't run up on me.
The one who was gonna two-piece LeBron out of the city.
Who? What? Nobody about to hit LeBron, man. Stop.
Oh yes, he was. Man, I was there. This video.
No, nobody. Man, please. Yeah, well, didn't you see that lights, camera, action? Man, it wasn't anybody about to hit LeBron. not buying that. I'm not buying what you're selling. Gully, yeah, you said I mentioned rivalries. Old rivalries ain't dead.
He
Well,
punched him in the tunnel. I was going to say the game hasn't even started yet.
whoa, don't he? Whoa. Wait a minute. Whoa, don't say that. Don't say that like that again. He punched him in the what? In the what? NBA is expected to receive footage. Hold on, put that back up. NBA is expected to receive footage to review. Well, the NBA need to be reviewing these egregious, erroneous calls that these referees be making. Oh, NBA about to review footage. Yeah, that's what they need to be reviewing. Game has started 6-8 Suns. Yeah, okay. Appreciate that update, Miss Alba. Talking about NBA about to review footage. That's what they need to be reviewing. Why these referees got look like white sticks with red tips on the end. No offense to nobody out there. I'm just saying, man, please. That's what they need to be reviewing. Review that footage. Like, how did y'all add up? I'm just saying. Yeah, but Ant coming. He coming for Shy. And Shy cool as the other side of a pillow, big cool as a cucumber, baby. Ask the Clippers, do they regret letting him go? Ask them. Ask them. That's all I'm trying to say to you. Yeah.
Oh boy. The attack on Drew Eubanks was unprovoked, and acts of violence such as this are unacceptable. The Sun said in a statement.
D. Gully went in. He says, Haranius, country of origin, please. Well, I'll tell you what, it's not a world country. Okay? Yeah. It ain't national either. What you mean? I'm a country. What you talking about? I got my own township. J Township, baby. You better recognize the situation you ass. You know what I'm saying? I don't know who you talk to like that. But seriously, the Clippers, Brother Richard's favorite player, James Harden. Now, I got to admit, I told you when I see different, I say different. Harden right now, he in this Zubac combination, man, is very, very interesting. Very, very interesting it is. Because he got Zubac, because that's really all, and I don't take nothing from Joker, not a thing. But answer me this question right now. Who in the West at that position can make him, Joker, have to work on that side of the floor? Or at the least have to guard on that side of the floor. We seen Bam couldn't do it, man. Bam wasn't big enough. Joker is country strong. You understand what I'm saying? I'm trying to tell you. Serbian strong, man. Zubac is too, baby. And I'm not saying Zubac is you can throw it to him in the post, double machine and all that other type of stuff. But he'll make what we got here? What you putting up here? What's this? What's this?
Drew Eubanks says his altercation with Isaiah Stewart was as he was coming into the arena. Words were exchanged, and Eubanks said he got sucker punched. Security intervened from there.
Oh man, please, man, please, them dudes. He got sucker punched. I want to see the footage. Miss Alva, can you pull up the footage?
Can somebody get the footage? Someone post a link to the footage.
Yeah, because I'm gonna tell you right now, that you go look at the footage what Kermit Washington did to Rudy Tomjanovich. If it ain't of that nature, or what Kevin McHale did to Kurt Rambis, you know what I'm saying? I'm trying to find it. Ha ha. Oh no, ha ha, Helen. Yeah, we need that right now. I don't know what you're selling or what you're telling. D. Gully went in. He said, roll that beautiful bean footage. What do you mean bean footage? You mean like Jack and the Beanstalk? Yeah, man. Shout out to Gully. Shout out to Gully, man. Today is his anniversary. Did I say that already? Probably did. Forgive me, y'all. Y'all know the mind be slipping sometime, like the transmission on the 68 Buick that's been sitting in the garage too long. But you talking about roll out the bean footage. What beans? Pinto beans? Northern beans? What kind of beans? Green beans? This dude, it's his anniversary, y'all. I'm just saying. Okay. And it is getting close to midnight. Oh, my bad. It just felt like it. I'm just saying. Yeah, but at the end of the day, man, come on now. The West is pockmarked. We're gonna throw the graph back up there again. Let's see what we got here. Bear with me here for a second. Okay. Right now, I'm telling you right now, in the West, like in terms of the championship, on the championship side of things, the Timberwolves could do it, the Thunder could do it, the Clippers could do it. Excuse me. The Nuggets done already did it. The Suns, they got players who have done it. The Pelicans, if Zion could put the cheeseburgers down long enough to make a run, I don't know. The Mavericks, I don't know. I just know Spencer Dinwiddie's explanation of why he didn't go to the Mavericks is beyond me. Sound like D. Gully's comment about Northern Beings or whatever the case may be. Sacramento, I just don't. They're missing something. Fox is Fox. Sabonis is Sabonis. But yeah, they're missing something. And the Lakers, we already know. I mean, they got LeBron and they got Anthony Band-Aid whenever he ain't hitting the flow, the Lakers' chances go up exponentially. You know what I mean? And of course, the Warriors, shoot, they still got Steph. So, you know what I mean? Hey, and let me ask you this right quick, Double J. I didn't hear anything, but did Lauri Markkanen go anywhere?
No, he's still with the
Jazz.
Yep.
Because that's what I was looking for, to see where he was going. If he had went anywhere. But of course, you just said he's still with the Jazz. So I don't know, man. It's a crapshoot this year. You know what I mean? The East is weak. It's weak. After you get past number 6, you're like, okay, it just like a marble, man, just rolling off the end of the table. But the West is the best, man. Any one of them teams I just mentioned, I would not be surprised if they hoisting. You know what I mean? But if I had to pick one, no, I'm going to put it on you. If you had to pick one out of the West, who would it be? And I'm not saying to win the finals. I'm just saying to represent the West in the finals. Who would it be, Double J?
Ooh, well, you know what? I don't trust Minnesota. I don't.
Why? Why?
Because I feel like we've been here before with them. You know,
but
remember that playing game and they're popping bottles like they won the championship game.
Okay, but here's the deal though with them. My whole focus, anytime I turn the two on, it's about complexion, not the cash or stats, so to speak. If you look at the Minnesota Timberwolves right now and how they are playing, and go look at how they were playing a year ago up to the same point, and you see the difference. The difference is like night and day. They're playing with more fervor. That's a word, not mine. Look it up. More intensity. That's a word too. You got to look it up. Okay, should be self-explanatory. The Timberwolves have a toughness in them, from what I've seen so far this season, that I did not see from the Cavs against the Knicks last go round, or from the Timberwolves themselves last year. They're more seasoned. Ant is playing, he's not playing like, not saying he was last year, but it was a stretch where they were playing and he just seemed like, I don't know. Now, the kid gloves are off. That dude, he mad at a lot of y'all for saying Shy. Am I saying that right? You still ain't told me if I'm saying the man's name right.
No, at this point, no. I'm not going to.
Okay, no. Don't tell him I said that.
When he comes on the show, I'm just gonna let you. Maybe you get a drop first from him, and then we let him say it.
Or either that, after you hear this, I'm gonna get dropped. I don't want no trouble, man. For real, man. My AARP card about to expire, man. Don't do that to me. But I'm saying the Timberwolves, man. All of a sudden, Minnesota just don't look like the place of purgatory no more. Now, Wisconsin, on the other hand, the place where RB came from, they were them cheese. No offense to my real Packers fans out there. Why you take down Gully's comment? Hold on, let me put it back up there. He said Nuggets, Clippers, Suns. Nuggets, Clippers, Suns. What, Gully?
That's who he said it can win.
Oh, okay. Nuggets, Clippers, Suns. Okay. Why do you think the Suns could win? I wonder what you got back up here, Double J. What'd you just do? What are you doing here?
Well, it's just the standings.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I mean, we kind of already went through it a little bit there is what we did. I'm just saying we did.
Well, I'm trying to see who else can make a run that is
nobody. It's those 10 teams. Actually 9. Because I don't think Sacramento, I think they need, I don't know. I mean, they looking good. They sitting pretty at 30 and 23. But if you look at on the road, they 15 and 14. Man, I didn't even realize this till I just looked at it. My gosh, the Lakers are 10 and 17 on the road. Yeesh, that's ugly. Ah, yeah, but if they at 9, they would where you got to be at to get into the play in.
They're in the
play in. Okay, but if they that's I'm not. They always in the play in, man. That ain't. What if it wasn't no play in?
Play in.
Huh? What'd you say?
I said they're always playing. Kidding, playing.
Yeah, got you. Yeah, for real. But if you in the play-in, you get a home game. That's a home game off the rip, right?
The first one. Mm-hmm.
Okay, and then after that, obviously you go to somebody else's gym.
Right.
I don't know, man. I just the West. I'm not betting against Kawhi. A healthy Kawhi. I'm not betting against him. It's just tough for me to do. D Gully weighing in again. He said that was terrible, Double J. I wish you would add context to these little half doggone statements that you're making. That was terrible. What was terrible? His hat? His not drinking enough Lucia? What? I'm saying,
I know what you're talking about.
Oh,
our host is a little behind.
Man, please. Listen, senility is
That's why they call him Mo Cheeks.
Oh, wow. You know what I'm saying? Make a Dunkin' Donut reference, and this is what you get. I'm trying to say, wow, unbelievable. Let me see here. Let me see. Bear with me. Let's get something else going on here right there. You understand me? All righty. Whoa. Watch it there, little Johnny. Okay.
So just a little update here. Apparently, it's unclear what sparked the altercation, but the two were going chest to chest before Stewart swung his arms towards Eubanks' face.
So wait a minute, wait. They was bumping chest hairs? Get off me. Don't. Oh, wow. I'm just saying. You get off me. No, you get off me. Get off me. Okay, so in other words, they was waiting for somebody to break it up.
Someone please post a link.
Yeah, would you please? Because I want to see this. I mean, I wonder where my man D-Runk is at, man. D-Runk would have been all over this.
Right. He would have already had it. He would have already had it.
Gully. Did. Yeah, Gully, you get it. Your pink slip is in the mail. I mean, it might not get to you till next year, but it's in the mail. My gosh. This guy right here is unbelievable. Let's see. Wait a minute. What we got here? We got some. Oh my! Wait a minute. What's going on in it? Mrs. Alva weighing in. She said Devin Booker just got kicked out of the game for what?
What is happening in this game,
man? What's going on? Is it terrible Taco Tuesdays or something? Wacky Wednesdays. Man, what is going on, bro?
Mercury in retrograde or something like that.
Yeah, I don't. Oh no, yeah. Mercury and Gatorade. That's right. It's an eclipse. Is the eclipse on the horizon or something? Is it next? Is it tonight? Yeah. Tomorrow? What? Gee. Miss Alva weighing in again. She said 2 texts. Oh, okay. We got to see some footage. Okay, because I'm terrible at play-by-play. And you see Double J keep going in and out so he can sip on the Lucia. It's unbelievable. Where's Brother Rich at when you need him? Yeah, okay, got you. What is going, man? What is the deal? What is going on in the NBA today? Everybody was kung fu fighting. Woo, them kicks was fast as lightning, baby. Yeah. All right. Well, anywho, I'm telling you right
now. New Pistons motto. Well, maybe the old Pistons motto. You can't beat them, beat them. You know.
Okay. All right. Anyway. What? I don't even know. I'm rarely am I ever at a loss for words, and I'm lost for words. If you can't beat them down. Is that what you just said? Is that what you just said?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. All right. Yeah. This is what I mean. Don't let the sauce be your boss. Oh wow, it's unbelievable. Yeah, the NBA is on fire. I mean, on fuego. like NBA Jam, right? Gee, my knees. Everybody fighting in the tunnels and
Hey,
everything.
speaking of NBA Jam, did you know that one of the creators was such a good Pistons fan that
hold that thought. We're gonna take another beat break, y'all. This minute on the 105 side. We're gonna take a minute 05 side and give y'all another beat break, baby. Stay right there. Don't touch it.
It's Kate Cunningham, and you watching the Shop Report. I'm Homie Diallo, and you watching the Shop Report.
My name's Chris Murray, and you're watching the Shop Report.
Oh, you're Jay Knight, you're watching the Shop Report.
Braxton Key, you're dropping in on the Shop Report.
Barbershop Jay, Quentin Hines, Super Bowl champion. I'm ready. Let's do it. I'm on.
Hi, I'm Mars Man. We're from Mercury Stadium, and you're watching the Shock Report.
Hey, I'm Billy Butler, and thank you for watching the Shop Report. Hey guys, I'm Les Norman, former Kansas City Royal, and you're watching the Shop Report.
Commander Brown, Detroit Rivers Mountain Training, and I'm watching the Shop Report.
Hey, this is Doug Flynn of the New York Mets. Well, a few other teams, of course, too. And you're watching the Shop Report.
I'm Matt Ramos, and you're watching the Shop Report.
How you doing? I'm Rajay Davis, and you're watching the Shop Report.
How you doing? This is Nelson Figueroa, former Major League pitcher with a lot of teams. You're about to listen to the Shop Report.
All right, we are back. Go ahead, finish your thought. That's the last thought, and I'm gonna give a last thought on East and West in NBA or whatnot. And of course, again, the All-Star game is the 18th. That is what? What's the 18th? Gee, Sunday, Saturday, Friday, right? No, Monday, Sunday.
it's a leap year.
Yeah. Oh, it's a leap year. Oh, okay. So that's what we're doing. We're cracking funnies right now. That's what we do here on the P program today. No, I mean it starts. Excuse me. It starts this Friday, right? All-Star Weekend starts this Friday, but the All-Star game itself. Excuse me. Let me give y'all a little clarificationization. Is the 18th, and that is Sunday. Go ahead. What were you gonna say? Last thought.
That in NBA Jam, the creator was a Pistons fan, and so if you play Pistons versus Bulls, if it is close in crunch time, they will actually have Chicago missing the shots.
Oh, wow. That's what I'm talking about, baby. Wait a minute. That's my boy talking about an influencer. Oh, wow. And then my last thought again on the NBA here. As far as the finals this year, I can't really say what's what, but the Clippers, to me, the Clippers are the favorites out the West, but I would not be surprised. I don't care who the Thunder play. I would not be surprised if when it's all said and done, meaning like whatever they're in the first round, second round, that they end up at least in the Western Conference Finals this year. I would not be surprised. I would not. And from the East, I'm going to stay with my pick. Eastern Conference Finals, Indiana Pacers and the Cleveland Cavaliers.
Oh, stop it.
I'm just saying.
Stop it, you homer. No, stop it.
I'm just saying right now, baby.
Hey, unless
unless what?
Unless Amani's up there, it ain't happening.
Man, stop it, man. Stop it.
The Cleveland Charge, maybe.
Okay, yeah. Well, bring back Boobie Gibson. Anyway, let's keep the show rolling. NCAA basketball, top 25, baby, is next. All right, we're going to throw up the Grizzaf right here one more again for y'all. College basketball. Now, before I do that, I just want to preface this by saying this. I haven't had a chance to really watch much college basketball this year, but I am interested to ask to know hear Double J's answer on why there are so many teams in college basketball currently, like this season and last season and maybe the season before that, why nobody can seem to hold on to the top spots for longer than the 5 minutes. Help me to understand. Let's bring this to the stage. That's right, baby. What we got here. AP News. This is from the AP, baby. UConn sitting at the top. No, we don't want that. What are you doing there? We don't want that. UConn is at the top, and of course, Double J's Purdue train Boilermakers. This train wreck. Number 2, Houston Cougars. Or should I say the Houston? Don't say Cougars fast 2 times, y'all. Houston Cougarettes are sitting at number 3. The Marquette Golden Eagle Arrows are at number 4. The Arizona. What are Arizona? What are they? What is Arizona?
Wildcats.
Oh, okay. Anyway, the Wild Kitty Cats. Sitting number 5, the Kansas Jayhawks, Rock Chalk Jayhawk, baby, sitting at number 6. North Carolina Tar Heels, number 7. the Tennessee Volunteers. Number 8, Duke. Can't stand Duke. Is sitting at number 9. Now, I'm surprised at Iowa State. I didn't even know they were. I mean, wow, where they come from? Iowa State's a couple of surprises here, actually, after I went through this list the first go around. Iowa State, the Cyclones sitting at number 10. The South Carolina Gamecocks at number 11. The Baylor Bears at number 12. The Auburn Tigers at number 13. The Illinois Fighting Illini is at number 14. The Alabama Crimson Tide is at 15. Dayton Flyers, mind you, are 16. They always seem to be in the mix somewhere throughout the years. You know what I mean? Especially in the NCAA tournament. The Creighton Blue Jays is sitting at number 17. St. Mary's Spiders, I believe they called. Shout out to my man Matthew Dellavedovere. You know what I'm saying? St. Mary's alum. Sitting at 18. The BYU Cougars. Sitting at 19. The Wisconsin Badgers are at 20. The Virginia Cavaliers are 21. The Kentucky Wildcats are 22. Wow, that is like seeing Kentucky that far down on any poll in any year is just unbelievable to me. And the Indiana State, shout out to my man Larry the Legend Bird, baby, sitting at 23 in the Indiana State Sycamores. You know what I'm saying? Because they're going to sick them on you some more. I'm trying to tell you that. 24, the Florida Atlantic FAU, the Florida Atlantic Owls at 24. And, of course, the Oklahoma Double J's favorite team is sitting at 25, outside of Purdue, that is. So, Double J, help me to understand now. Who on this should not be where they're currently, in your opinion?
So, let's go ahead and scroll down a little bit.
Oh, wait a minute. Sorry about that. Let me get back to it right there on the quick side. Who you got there? Okay.
Keep going.
Give me a number.
Stop.
Where you?
7.
Okay.
They don't belong.
Oh, whoa. Oh, man, my guy. Here you go.
Back. You hear that?
Oh, man.
Beep, beep. Back them up. No. They just lost. Bye-bye.
Okay, whoa. Okay, wait. They just lost, and they shouldn't be at 7. Is that what you're saying?
Correct.
Okay, so then let's go back to the top here. Bear with us, y'all. You know, our scroller don't scroll all the way as it should be scrolling sometimes because scrolling ain't me. Say that fast 2 times. So who in the top 5 right here didn't lose recently? Well, I mean, they are 2, 3s, and 3s.
The top 2 haven't lost in months.
Okay, let me ask you this question then. Let's say things stay the way they are. Are the top 4 teams that we're looking at right here, are those your final 4? Is that your final 4?
No.
Who's your final 4?
UConn, Purdue.
When we scroll, UConn, Purdue.
Yeah. I don't think Kansas can do it even with McCullough back. I think Tennessee can make a run.
Nah. Okay, well, I
give me Auburn.
What? Wait, whoa. Is Bruce Pearl still over there?
Yeah.
That's interesting. So you don't see nothing from Alabama and nothing about Alabama?
Well, no, Alabama impressed the heck out of me.
Yeah,
if Alabama can beat Auburn, then I would say it's a pick 'em because the guard it will give you vibes of UConn in Hamilton. You know what I'm saying? Like who's another one that I want to say about a decade ago that single-handedly carried him.
Single-handedly carried. Single-handedly carried
UConn. Kemba Walker. Thank you. There it is.
No, but he had.
He can't. No.
Yes. Whoa. I might be wrong. I don't know. Okay. It was Boatwright. Was Boatwright on that squad?
No, that was on the Hamilton team.
That was on the Hamilton team?
That team was loaded.
What team was Okafor on?
2003.
Man, Kimba that was somebody else, man.
There was another one. That's what I mean. UConn has had some very good luck with guards.
That's Big East, though, baby. That's why I keep trying to tell y'all about the big. No. Listen, hold on. Hold the front door, shut the back door, and close the windows, baby, because I'm about to mic drop. Yeah. Okay. Well, then, it's only been open for 48 hours. What I'm saying to you is, listen, the Big East Conference, at least, I'm talking about going back to when Georgetown.
I'm gonna start calling you Gavitt, man.
Okay, that's fine. I mean, call me what you want. Just spell my name right and put Mr. in front of it. Okay. Remember now, the Big East, I think it was from either 89 to 92 or 88 to 91. They were the only conference to experiment with 6 fouls because of the physicality, due to the physicality of how they played. And you still see remnants of that. Okay. How many in your last 6 national champions? I'm just saying off the top of your head. How many of them have come from the Big East?
At least one. UConn, because last year.
Okay, Villanova. I'm just saying. You probably
but you know what? If you let the ACC tell it, I just saw something from them the other day watching the network that like 3 of the last 8 or something, 3 of the last 12. They're making those claims too. So
wait. Well, hold that thought. Wait. Say that again. I'm gonna get to these comments here in a second. But say that again, Double J. What did you just say?
I was watching. So of course, in this household we watch college wrestling, and of course, something astounding is that there's been like only 4 or 5 teams that have ever won the national championship, like as a team, in college wrestling. Almost all.
Ohio State was one of them, I believe.
That's right.
Yeah.
There's only been a handful. Penn State has won like the last 12. Nevertheless, during one of the commercials, we were watching Virginia Tech and Duke, and they were talking about basketball and that they're how many titles they've won just in the recent history.
But let me say this about the ACC. The ACC ain't got no business talking at all. Okay? After North Carolina and Duke, what is the ACC in basketball? And don't you dare say Larranaga in Miami, and don't you dare do it.
Whoa. What about Virginia?
Oh, that's right, dag nabbit.
Hey, you only had a Virginia player who won just on the show like 5 minutes ago during.
I know. Ant-Man. Yeah. All right, so Virginia. Okay, even still. I mean, the ACC, they can't. They got to. Well, the ACC though, Virginia more recently. I'm tongue tied over here. Can't I tell? Or I'll give you one of these.
I remember this too.
What?
Louisville.
Yeah, but that was Purvis Ellison days. I mean, that was back in 1886.
2013 over Michigan.
Oh, that's when the guy this bone, he broke his leg. Where? In that year?
Yeah.
That was you know what? My bad. Louisville, they've been on the championship map throughout the year. They're on the championship mantle. Let me get to this comment right here. Hold on. Mrs. Alva weighed in. Okay. I didn't catch that. She said, truthfully, he's pissed off at the refs. Who Mrs. Alva was pissed off? Because I think she's talking about the Dunnel in the tunnel.
Yeah.
Whatever it is.
Yeah.
And then Gully weighed in, D Gully weighed in. He said that better be a soundbite. No, yes, no, yes. I don't know which one of us said that, but okay then, buddy. Yeah. Okay, but I mean, when it comes to NCAA championships, though, man. I mean, the ACC, where are they at? If you had to rank them, where they at?
So look, I'm just going to read it to you here. 2023, of course, was UConn. 22, Kansas. So Big 12. 21, Baylor. So Big 12. Of course, 2020 we didn't have one.
Whoa! Slow down. Let me get my big crayon out. Hold up. Let me get the big crayon. Hold on. Let me get the big crayon. Okay, so what now? What year? Say the year again.
So this past year is UConn.
Right.
22 is Kansas. So again, we're going to have back-to-back Big 12. So Kansas and Baylor.
Okay.
And then your 2019 is Virginia.
No, 22 is Kansas. You said 21 was Baylor. 20 was Villanova, right?
No, 20 did not occur.
Oh, that's right. Because COVID. My bad.
That's right. It would have been Purdue anyway, but that's okay.
Yeah. Okay. All right. Maybe
this year.
Maybe on NCAA football that's coming out in 28 years. They keep talking about it, but they ain't doing nothing about it. Hey, and let me say this right quick too.
Oh, you will get the business. Don't make no claims. And that goes for anyone out there. I finished second only to was it Mostert or was it? No, it was Ricardo Allen. I lost to at Purdue's campus. So there you go. I was second.
Okay.
At the university. So there you go.
Okay. First of all, I'm going to give some love to my man TJ, who was playing Ted Ginn Jr. The Ted Ginn. TJ went to the same high school that Ted Ginn. Ginn Academy. Shout out. TJ was playing Ted Ginn in Madden, and they played like a best out of I don't know. They played 4 games, he said, and Ted Ginn won the first game and was talking smack. But that's what they do here in Cleveland. You know what I'm saying? They talk smack when they type. I guess if you're a competitor, you're gonna do that anyway. And then TJ wiped the floor with him the next 3 games, and now Paige and Ted Ginn, we can't even get him on the P program now. But what I was getting ready to say prior to that was, help me to understand something. Talking about the new, what made me think of this was the new EA college football, NCAA football that's supposed to be coming out. Again, they keep talking about it, but they keep pushing back the day when it's supposed to come out. It's going to come out. Man, please listen. Aiden will have a beer.
No.
Yes, by the time this game comes out.
No, I need that game in my life. I will take a week off.
Yeah,
well,
you do that anyway. Well, you do that anyway. Take a week off. What are you talking about?
No. That is. Oh man!
But help me to understand.
Go ahead.
Go ahead. No. What were you gonna say?
I was gonna say I actually had the sound. So this is back in the day. I had to manually take the sounds from the computer, put them onto a disc, then from the disc put it into the Xbox. From there, save it to the game, then upload it into the custom sounds. So Purdue's sounds when you played against me were the actual recordings, audio of what you would experience at a game. So people thought I was modding, and because Purdue, of course, in their eyes couldn't be that good. And I wiped the floor with them.
So in other words, what you're saying is you specialize in copyright infringement. I'm just saying. I mean, I didn't think you would say that on national television, but you did. Hey, police, I ain't got nothing to do with it. Yeah, all I need is a Coke and a hamburger. Like they take Zion's burger and give it to me, and I'll be singing like a canary. Trust and believe that. Yeah, I'm telling on everybody. Just letting you know.
Oh, wow.
But as far as this UFC, I mean, as far as EA Sports coming out with NCAA college football, again, they've been talking about it, but they don't talk about it, be about it. Hello? But it made me think of the video game industry right quick. Help me to understand something. The UFC video game, they keep adding personalities. Bruce Lee, Muhammad Ali. Hopefully soon it'll be me. I'm just saying. Okay. But they won't. Where's Fight Night?
Well, this is where, okay, if you're Devin Haney, dare I say Jake Paul?
Oh, here we go. Oh, my God. Yeah, now that's a show ender right there.
Do you have a responsibility at this point to resurrect that project and bring it back?
No. That's not. Why is that on Haney? And what do you mean? Why is that on Haney now?
Well, because that's where the need for it, or the origin. It's the modern fighters that have to, that make you want to play that game. Because again, let you tell it. You will never see, some of them fight each other in real life. So that was the only place you'd be able to see it.
Yeah, whoever the originators or the creators of the last Fight Night, okay, there were a lot of personalities that were left off. See, like for instance, in the heavyweight division, how many people are familiar with Ike Abiabuchi?
Okay.
You see what I'm trying to tell you? Go look up Ika Biabuchi. They can recreate and add fighters whose personalities were not in the game the first time, and then add a few guys, you know, because I don't even think Meldrick Taylor was in the game, or Bramble, or Breland. Mark Breland was Roy Jones in the game? Roy Jones was in the game, wasn't he?
In Champion, I thought he was.
Yeah, I can't remember. It's been a minute since I played it. But listen, if that's the case, then put Bruce Lee in the game. The point is, you're adding all of these characters to UFC, but you won't come out with a new fight night. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, Jeepers Creepers. I'm just saying. Yeah, okay. Yeah, my baloney has a first name. Sing that for a song. But anyway.
So what I understand, EA is using a very similar excuse that it's too expensive to get the fighters to co-sign it.
What?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, that's a bunch of malarkey. And I'm not talking about Mike either.
They're using cost as an excuse.
Unbelievable. Well, why don't they borrow a few dollars from the $7.8 billion deal that ESPN just signed with whoever they signed with? Yeah, borrow a couple. Man, stop it. Stop. I'm not buying that. You buying that? I'm not buying that.
Whoa.
What?
EA might be. There might be a game in development.
Do tell. Would you? Thank you.
Thank goodness for Reddit, huh? A couple programmers at EA say they are indeed working on a new fight night.
Thank you. Shout out. Oh, should I hit this one? Breaking news, y'all. See what we do here? But lo and behold, yeah, because it's about time, bro. I'm tired of seeing who was the guy? Who's the character they just added in UFC? Was it Danny DeVito? I'm just saying, might as well have been, because they adding everybody. I mean, my God, they're just dumping people in the UFC. It's oversaturated, man. It's really not. I mean, I don't play it. I watch my sons and them play it. I'm like, so who's who now? Who's fighting who? Why is Conan the Barbarian in UFC? He's a Marvel character. And speaking of Marvel, that Deadpool Wolverine gonna be something. I'm just saying, keep your eyes peeled for that, baby. Yeah, we should get back. We got to get back to our real talk. You know what I'm saying? Keep y'all updated on the latest and greatest, you know what I'm saying, trailers that's coming out. That one for the Planet of the Apes, the trailer for the Planet of the Apes. Can't wait to see that. Hey, did you see The Beekeeper with Jason Statham? Did you see that?
I have not seen it yet.
But I'm sure you went to see Barbie. You and the missus. I'm just saying. Hey, Ken.
Unbelievable.
Ken, stop it. Put it down. Okay, yeah. War of the Roses is more like it. Anyway, finish running through. I'm telling you right now, the top 4 teams currently at the top 25 college basketball, they won't be that at season's end.
Well, here's what I'm going to show to you and the world. For those that don't know, if you're making brackets here, teams that have lost to Purdue.
Wait, are you scrolling or I'm scrolling?
No, you're scrolling. Go ahead and start from the top, and I will point out teams that have already taken an L. The L train, we'll call it, for those in the Chicago area.
You said start at the top.
Number 4 has taken an L. Number 5.
Wait. Stop. You keep saying taking an L. Don't they have to have a multitude of L's before you raise the alarm? You said L.
No. I'm saying they've already lost to Purdue.
Well, imagine that. Oh, wow. There's no bias in that one. All the teams that lost to Purdue. Gee, my knees. Go ahead.
These are all the teams 4 and 5 have already lost to Purdue.
Okay. Whoa. Are you alluding to that? Should these teams see Purdue at some point in the tournament, they will then lose to them again? Is that what you're saying? Is that what you're trying to say here?
Sure, absolutely.
Okay. All right.
Number 8.
Let me get Juju Watkins on the phone because I think she
okay. 4, 5, 8. And then let's see, keep going. 14, 15. 20.
Well, Wisconsin is terrible.
Oh,
Wisconsin is terrible. Stop. Don't even Wisconsin. Stop it. Wisconsin, man, please. Wisconsin. No, yeah. No.
You were just hailing Indiana State, who lost to Illinois State yesterday, so you can kiss them goodbye. Take one real good look at them on here, because you might not see it for another 30 years. So
that's the reason why. That's the reason why I was giving them the flowers, because it's been 30 years since more than that, since Larry Bird was on.
Yeah,
exactly.
Our state, whatever.
I'm just saying the fact that they even on this list. Yeah, I mean, okay. Indiana State shouldn't be on this list, theoretically.
It be Michigan State. I watched that game. The guy with the specs.
Michigan State. Time Izzo. It's time. Sorry, I loved Izzo. Mateen Cleaves. You know what I'm saying? Mo Peterson, Draymond Green. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, Tom done has some squads now, but it's time. Him and Nick Saban need to go do a couple of Aflac commercials. I'm just saying.
Oh no. Oh.
How you like them apples, Mrs. Alva?
Oh no.
Yeah. Hey, speaking of which, what year did she graduate? Or did she come out of Michigan State? Or were the years where she was at Michigan State?
I want to say 12. Wait, no, that would have been around 14.
Okay. I was just curious because a guy I went to school with played football for them, and I was wondering if she was familiar. What a guy named Courtney Ledyard played at Michigan State, was linebacker. Played in NFL
what year? Because my buddy Devin Thomas was there. Played for the Giants, the first Eli Super Bowl.
Well, I know it had to be.
But he was 2005 through like 2007 or 8.
Yeah, I think he came out in 1999.
Oh, so that's like Moose Muhammad years. He was
Moose Muhammad. Yeah. Lord, Ledyard was a bad boy. Played in the what do you call it? The NFL Europe. What was the NFL Europe league called? It was NFL Europe.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Ay caramba! I need to take some medication. Yeah. Oh my gosh. NFL Europe with the Ryan Fire, and he played in the Canadian Football League too. The Montreal Alouettes. Man, do you know the Canadian football field is about 117,000 yards long? Jeez, that's unbelievable. We got another comment rolling in. Miss Alba, she's weighing in. She said, "This is where I sign off. It's been fun, but I got to run. Bye, bye."
Yeah, she brought. Believe me, you got about 15 days till it's ISO in March.
Yeah, I know how to get to her now. Going back to the list right quick here. Wisconsin is terrible. Florida, FAU, they'll probably be in the thick of it, as they always are when it comes.
But see, here's the thing: if you want to do one of those games where it's like they lost to a team that you've already beaten, so therefore you're better than they are, you could do that with just about the rest of that list.
I know, but that's the problem. How many times have we seen teams in the regular season? And I'll give you a great example of this. Okay, I'm showing my age here, but I don't care. All right, I got 5 teeth left, 3 in my mouth and 2 in my pocket. Don't make me no never mind. And I can't even remember the year, duh. But for all y'all out there, y'all can look it up. There was a year when the Cavs with Mark Price and Elo and all of them, you know where I'm going with this, don't you?
Oh boy.
They had swept. This is when they didn't do East Conference, West Conference in the NBA. They did divisions. And the Cavs were in the Central Division with the Bulls. The Cavs swept the Bulls that season. Swept them, played them 6 straight with Michael Jordan, mind you. Yeah, I'm talking about the Michael Jordan whose tongue was all over the court. They had the sweeper boys had to clean up the saliva all over. You know what I'm saying? That Jordan, gold chain, high flying. Yeah, that Jordan.
Here comes the Brad Daugherty hate.
Oh, Brad Daugherty was terrible. He should never even tell nobody he went to North
Carolina. It's NASCAR tomorrow tonight. The Gatorade Duels NASCAR.
Okay, is he driving?
Daytona. No,
is he driving?
He owns a team.
Okay, well that's what he need to do, because if he's driving, I'm telling you right now, he's gonna be finished. You're gonna finish last. You're gonna finish 50th out of 48 cars. But anyway, that year, the Cavs swept the Bulls 6 straight, baby. And then in the playoffs, Mike went to another level, man. So what I'm saying, I said all that to say, what you do in the regular season, that don't just because you beat a guy team that don't mean that you're gonna beat them, you know. And then I'll give you one even more recent, like the Browns, for instance. They beat the Texans in the regular season because CJ Stroud didn't play. And then Stroud came back and you know what I'm saying, and took a strap to him. You know what I mean? Yeah, I'm just saying. So yeah, don't let that be. Please don't put your money on that. Well, they beat him in the regular season, so they'll beat him in the playoffs or in the tournament. Man, the round robin is a whole nother season. That's all I'm trying to say to you. You know what I'm saying? You know, and believe me when I tell you, you know what I mean? I remember one time I don't know what I did, but my mom, and I don't know why I'm saying this, because it don't relate to nothing, but it's just, you know, I mean, at this stage and age, whatever come to mind, you just got to spit it out. And my mother, I don't know what I did. She was like, listen, she said, go get, you know, now you say this nowadays too loud. They call 619 6 kids on you. But go get me a switch. Like, all right. So what did I do? I went outside and found a matchstick. I'm just saying. Came back in the house with that sucker. She's like, oh, that's what we're doing. This woman goes outside and I don't know how she got there and how she got back. And how she came back, she had cut down a sequoia. Last thing I heard was, we can rebuild him. I'm just saying. Okay. The moral of the story was, it ain't one. All right. Eat your vegetables, kids. Yeah. But anywho, whatever you do in the regular season, don't necessarily, or whoever you beat in the regular season, I'm just saying, don't necessarily mean that you're going to beat them in the postseason. Unless the way in which you beat them in the regular season, if that translates to the postseason. Now that's something to be at, you know what I mean? Because yeah, we've seen a lot of upsets that should have. And again, man, if they don't do something about these refs and bring back Tim Donaghy, why don't you? Okay, wow. At least, yeah, why not? Why not? Why not? I mean, at least we'll know. Hey, at least we'll know that, you know what I'm saying, that it's WWE. Man, okay, yeah. Can you smell what the Rock is cooking? You know what I'm saying? Yeah, you know what I mean? Because I'm telling you, you don't want to smell after the Dunkin' Donuts. I'm just saying, whoa, slow it down there, Kimosabi. Slow it on down. Yeah, okay, but anyway. So at the end of the day, right now, give me your final 4 picks. I'm gonna put the list back up right quick. You got to give me your final 4 picks. Whoa, wait a minute. Sorry about that. Wait, what did I just do? Oh, slow it down there. Yeah, don't touch the buttons. Give me your final 4. So I got to go back. I know you. Now, can you give me? Let me. No, I got to repose this question to you. Give me your final 4. Excuse me, y'all. Without Purdue in it.
No, no. We're not. I'm not doing that.
Oh, okay. Well, I mean, I'm just saying. All right.
There ain't no way.
All right.
If that happens, I'm gonna have.
If that happens, you're gonna put on your own halftime performance like Usher?
No. I'm gonna have to let it burn.
Oh wow. Okay. Well, give me your final 4.
UConn, Purdue will go. I don't think Arizona has enough. I've watched them play against Tennessee. Tennessee can shoot the 3 ball. They get a lot of credit from me. Auburn, I don't know if they have quite enough outside of, I think his name is the one main player inside. But they play defense. So I'm torn between Auburn and Alabama. Alabama had like 3. Oh, no. You know what? Alabama lost one of their players. I don't know if that was for season, though. So I'm going to go Purdue, UConn. I'll go Marquette, and then Tennessee.
I'm telling you right now, Kansas, Arizona, UConn, and I'm just going to throw an outlier out here. Indiana State Sycamores, baby. Sycamores, baby. My man, Larry Legend, son. I mean, you know, hey, listen, you got to be willing to, listen, I don't understand how folks out here is gamblers, but then when I take risks, they look at me like I'm crazy. I'm just taking the risk, baby. That's all I'm doing, okay? Yeah, that's all I'm doing. But anywho, yeah, it was a great show today. I'm just trying to tell you, thanks for all the folks that weighed in and take most of the viewerships and whatnot. And you know what I'm saying? And on that note, I'll leave you with this quote. Excuse me. Do not let the difficulties of life fill you with anxiety. After all, it is only in the darkest nights that the stars shine more brilliantly. Did I say that right? Brilliantly. Anyway, that's from Hazrat Ali, one of the quotes from Hazrat Ali. Yeah, and on that note, it's been fun. We got to run. Don't forget to check us out every Wednesday at 8 on the PM side right here on the yard. Or y'all can check us out on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, the shop's fan page, and of course, YouTube. And make sure when you go over to the tube, you hit that subscribe button bottom right corner. We'd be much obliged. And if that don't work, y'all can Google it. Oh my gosh. Is that another comment coming in here? Oh, no. Sorry about that. Yeah, it is another. I thought so. Let's see who got his last comment. Oh, please. Happy Valentine's Day. Yeah. Did you say that to Michigan State? I just want to know. Anyway, if that don't work, y'all can Google it. For my man's B Rich, Double J, D Gully, TJ, Doc, and all those who follow and support us, we say thank you on Barbershop Jay. You've been listening to the Shop Report. Remember, the next time y'all want to know what's really going on, man, come to the shop. Walk-ins are always welcome. Holla! Where are we going? Don't hit the buttons. Don't hit the buttons. We are.